James Stevenson says Tibet never conquered China. LOL. Oh my goodness. Tibet never conquered China. Well, James Stevenson has decided that Tibet never conquered China. I I'm sure this is a comment from one of my older videos where I must have said that Tibet conquered China. So what are the facts? So let's see what the facts are. Right, there was a Tibetan king, Tibetan emperor called Trisong Detsen, who lived in the 8th and 9th centuries AD, who did conquer China. So, Mr. James Stephenson, I need to educate you about this. Let's put something on the screen. Yes. Uh, let's begin with Wikipedia. As always, the statutory warning to everybody, my friends, is that don't trust Wikipedia, especially when it comes to Indian history. But I am putting this on the screen just for reference, because even Wikipedia is telling the truth in this case. So let's put this on the screen. Yes. There is this article on Wikipedia about the Tibetan Empire. Tibetan Empire and all that. So there's a map here, Tibet's influence on the region. Let's go to history and let's go to the reign of Trisong Detsen. This Trisong Detsen is 756 AD to 797 AD. So this guy was crowned emperor with the name Trisong Detsen. He took control of the government when he attained his majority, blah, blah, blah. In 755, China had begun to be weakened because of the Anshi rebellion started by An Lushan in 751 AD, which would last until 763 AD, almost more than a decade. Trisong Detsen's reign was characterized by the reassertion of Tibetan influence in Central Asia. Regions to the west of Tibet paid homage to the Tibetan court. From that time onwards, the Tibetans pressed into the territory of the Tang emperors, reaching the Chinese capital Chang'an, which is modern-day Xi'an, in late 763 AD. Tibetan troops under the command of whoever occupied Chang'an for 15 days and installed a puppet emperor, while the other emperor was in Luoyang. Nanzhao and Yunnan and all that remained under Tibetan control from 750 to 794, and so on. And eventually they turned on the Tibetan overlords and helped the Chinese inflict defeat on the Tibetans. So Trisong Detsen conquered China and he took the capital city Chang'an, modern-day Xi'an. Some people will say that, but he did not take Beijing. Well, Beijing was not the capital at the time. Chang'an was the capital. Okay, so this is about Trisong Detsen. You can look into it. What was Chang'an? Chang'an is present-day Xi'an. Chang'an is one of the oldest cities in China. The first emperor of China, what was his name? Qin Shi Huang or King Shi Huangdi. Let's see, it's written here. Wait. It'll be written here. Here you go. Qin Shi Huang, the first emperor of China. His imperial court was just north of the modern day city of Xi'an. Yeah. So it essentially has been one of the oldest capitals of China. It was certainly the capital of China during the time of the Tibetan invasion. Yeah. And the famous terracotta army of the Chinese emperor King Shi Huang is in a mausoleum right outside this city. Yeah. So this was the old historical capital of China, Chang'an. This is the capital that the Tibetans conquered. They installed a puppet emperor over here under the leadership of the Tibetan emperor Trisong Detsen. So, dear James Stephenson, unfortunately, LOL, but yeah, it's not quite the case. The Tibetans did indeed conquer China. You can certainly study more about it. Yeah, it's all out there in the public domain. I don't understand why people just, when they come across some new information, they are not ready to fact check it or verify it, do a simple Google search. They will simply take the time to write a comment and say, LOL, it never happened. Look it up. It happened.